everyone.
All right, we are here at ISE 2025 at the HETMA booth, CS220. I am joined by our friends from Epiphan. I'm going to let you guys introduce yourself and let us know a little bit more about Epiphan.
Hi, I'm Ron Epstein. I'm the Director of Higher Education and Marketing Communications.
I'm the Director of Product Marketing, but I think like Ron, it just becomes doer of things with higher education sometimes. So we're excited to be here.
Awesome. Thank you guys for being here. So let's go ahead and jump right into your products. What do you have here at ISE 2025 that you want people in higher ed to know about?
I think it's the fun thing we could say. It's something that we announced last year here. Similar podcast with BC Hatchet. We were talking about our Pearl Nexus device, which is that all-in-one capture, streaming, and recording device that we designed with some of our higher ed partners like UNLV, and Ryan, who's sitting over here recording us, may have provided some great feedback on there too. So that's been a big highlight for higher ed, and what we've really been showing off this year is a lot of our enhanced features in our cloud service for Epiphan Edge, because when you're like Frank in the case study we did with UNLV or Middle Tennessee State that has 450 of these Pearl devices across their campus, we need that one pane of glass to manage them all. We've added a lot of great features to Edge for the past year, and been happy to win some awards.
He's so good. Amazing. Okay.
It's like we've done this before a few times, maybe.
Sure.
What do you all want technology managers specifically to know about your products?
What do we want them to know about our products? Our products are, first off, they're very easy to use. I'd say one of the biggest feedbacks we've been getting from the vertical is it just works, which is kind of like what you want to hear. Like, we're not getting a lot of feedback outside of like, yeah, it does what it's supposed to. And I think, having been in the places that we've been in and everything, you tend to get a lot of feedback. Oh, I wish it did this. I wish it did that. And they're like, no, this is good. And like,
we do get a lot of feedback saying, I wish it did this, but it's not. It doesn't. It's not. It's that it's missing something. It's that, hey, this thing is so great. Why can't you do something else for me too? Because you've made my life so easy to capture. What else can we do together?
So yes, great answer.
As you're hearing from people in higher ed, I love that the technology is easy to use. That is super important for tech managers, as you said. What about the user experience on the faculty side? Have we heard any feedback from that?
I mean, we got the Super Bowl coming up. I'm going to tie in some relevancy and everything.
He's in Eagles green right now.
I'm in.
Go Birds!
I'm in. Well, also
it's Kansas City losing green.
Also Epiphan green, or dress down green, however we prefer to call it, But what was the question? No. Actually, what was the question?
User interface. User experience.
The user. Okay, that's where we were going with the referee corollary. So right now, if you've been watching NFL, you've been noticing the referees. Everybody comes out and they're like, the referees are ruining the game. The referees are ruining the game. The best referees are the ones that you never notice. You watch a football game and you never notice. So for us, having worked with faculty, having talked to faculty and everything, the best technology is the technology that they don't notice. They want to go into a room, they want to teach, and they want to go. And that's it. They don't want to know how technology works. They don't want to know what this button does. They just want to go in, focus on what their job is, and leave and teach the students, engage with the students. And I think where our technology offers and the lecture capture as a whole offers opportunities for teachers is there's more engagement with the students. Students don't have to sit there and take notes like they used to. And I think back to my days when I was in school, I would sit there with a notebook. We didn't have laptops. I'd sit there and I would just write down everything they said, and the class would be over and my hand was hurting and I never asked a question. I never got clarification on anything I was confused on because that was the way it was done back then. Now you have the opportunity to engage, ask a question, know that you're going to be able to listen and hear and watch the class afterwards, but also have your questions answered. I think it's a more fulfilling experience for the faculty.
Let's just say this is why Ron's the comms guy, because I would have just said one user experience. And I think that's kind of the best way we like to sum up our products, because it's not, I don't want want you to have to interact. Like Ron said, if you notice the referee something's wrong, and why technology managers in higher ed love our devices, it's that we can span that spectrum. Do you want to have a user come in, whether faculty member or student, and activate it themselves and create their own recording? Or are you doing, automated lecture capture across your campus that the faculty member just knows, hey, my class starts at 11:30. The little red light comes on my touch panel or on my button panel that controls the room, and I know it's going. And at 12 o'clock or 12:45 or whenever class ends, I can log into my software portal from one of our partners, and the recording is going to be there. And I think that's where we like to talk about that. We emphasize we're the capture portion of lecture capture. We want to be at Epiphan and focus our time on making it really easy for folks like Brent and all the other tech managers that we're sitting here looking at. Can go into those classrooms, install a capture device, and know, hey, it's going to start on time, it's going to deliver the files where it needs to be. If God forbid something happens with our network, it's going to be stored locally. I can get to that file, and then we have a bunch of partners like Panopto, Kaltura, OpenCast. We support FTPs, many more. You can do your own thing like Dustin does at John A. Logan, and just get those files somewhere that you know your faculty can access them. And we think that's the other half of making it really easy for them. It's not just, hey, we made it easy for the tech managers to integrate and make it automatic. We make it also very easy to automatically get that video where you need it.
Amazing. We love ease of use across the board. So let's go ahead and wrap it up here. How can people find your booth here on the show floor? What's your booth number?
So I'm going to look down because the numbers are very small. We are 4R860. If you pop into Hall 4 and look up, you'll see there's a big green hanging sign that says Epiphan with a big E. You'll see us right there in the second row, and we're happy to show off all this tech there. Or you can, of course, check out epiphan.com. Or, as most folks like to do, just bother Ron or I. It's not actually a bother. We love talking.
It's a complete bother. No. It's
Ron. I got to schedule him, unfortunately.
Exactly. No. Yes. Julian said it all perfectly. Whatever you're looking for, even if you have ideas that go beyond lecture capture, we're very receptive to the higher education vertical. We love working with everybody. We want to hear from you, so I do want to hear from you. But yes, come visit us, visit our website, hit us up on LinkedIn. We're both on LinkedIn. So this is great, and appreciate the time.
Awesome. Thank you so much. For our listeners at home, just one more time, you can go to epiphan.com and connect with our friends here on LinkedIn. Links will be in the show notes. Thanks, guys.